Good Friday morning. It is May the 1st. Today for science, all you're going to do is you're going to spend some time catching up on any unfinished work and making sure that it's submitted. So if you've done work up to this point and you have not submitted that work, you need to do that today. If you are hearing this off Remind and you're not using Wi Fi, but you're doing paper copies, but you're watching the video, make sure that you turn your work into painted stone. Out front of the building is an old paper box that says fourth and fifth. You just put your work in there and then we can go through it and we can count that you've been doing your work. So make sure your work is turned into me today. All right, let's look. For reading on Friday, you're going to continue to do the warm ups, work your way through. Then it says complete the quiz and empower. It's going to be titled Week 33 Quiz. Here's the deal about today. You need to work at good 30 minutes on Lexia. We have to make sure we're getting those Lexia minutes in. So I want you to take time today and get on Lexia. Let's see. Let's do this one together today. It says read the paragraph below and answer the question that follows. Christopher had been a doctor for many years. He was well known for his compassion and caring for patients. He always took extra time with anyone who needed it. Christopher had taken an oath during medical school that stated he must render aid or help anyone in need. He took this oath seriously. One day his alarm had not gone off as expected. He rushed to grab a piece of toast and get to the car. On his way to work, he saw a car run off the road and hit a tree. All right, so let's look at a few things here. It says, evaluate the clues in the paragraph above to determine which of the following probably happened next. All right, before we do that, let's go up here and look at Christopher's character. All right, so we know he was well known for compassion and caring. He was a good guy. He always took extra time to help people who needed it. So he took his time to help other people. He had taken an oath that he would give aid or help anyone in need. He took it seriously. Key word right there, seriously. All right, let's look down here now. A, Christopher will probably stop to help the people in the car. B, Christopher will most likely call 911 and continue on to work. C, an ambulance would come to help. Or D, someone will call a tow truck. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, all these will probably happen. I get that. But let's look at what might happen next. And when we look at that, we have to look at what our paragraph is about. This entire paragraph is about how Christopher is compassionate and caring. He gives extra time to anyone who needs it. He will give aid, help, or to anyone. He took it seriously. All these things are talking about Christopher's character and what kind of person he is. So with that being said, someone probably will call a tow truck, but I can go ahead and mark that one out. An ambulance will come and help. More than likely, that will happen. Christopher will most likely call 911 and continue on to work. All right, here's the key right here. He probably will call 911, but do you think he'll continue on to work? When it says up here, he'll take extra time with anyone who needed it. So I don't think that's it either. I think Christopher will probably stop to help the people in the car. So you're going to continue working through that today. Make sure you get that Lexia done. Friday, happy May 1st. You have 2 word problems and you're going to check yourself. Let's look up here. Here's our key. Dreambox, right here. You need to finish at least 30 minutes on Dreambox. I have to be able to count and log in those Dreambox minutes. So take your time, go to Dreambox, put you on some good music, whatever gets you motivated, and spend a good 30 minutes on Dreambox. I want to go ahead and flip back to the problems from yesterday. And let's kind of work these together. Now, remember we said there's a little saying that we go by, and it's, does McDonald's sell burgers? Or dad, mom, sister, brother. So the first thing I'm going to do is divide. All right, so let's look at this. How many groups of 3 can I find in the number 2? I have 1, 2. Well, I can't find any groups of 3 and 2, can I? So I'm going to have to go over to the next number, and I want to look at 3 27, I'm sorry, divided by 3. So I'm looking at how many groups of 3 are in this number 27. Now we can skip count. So we can go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Let's stop right there. 24. Okay, I got 24. Can I go one more if I add 3 more? Yeah, I can go 3 more to 27. So I know that I have 9 groups of 3 and 27. It's the same thing as saying 3 times what is 27. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish it even though I know it goes in there evenly. 9 times 3 is 27. I know I'm writing a little crazy. Now I've got to subtract. 27 minus 27 is 0. I have nothing else to bring down. Okay, let's erase this. Get that out of your way. All right, let's look at the next one. Do I have any groups of 5 in the number 3? Absolutely not. All right, so then we're going to look at 35. I'm going to skip count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Right now, I want you to think how many groups of 5 are in the number 35? 5 times what is 35? If you said 7, you're correct. I just divided. Now I'm going to multiply. 7 times 5 is 35. Now I'm going to subtract. 35 minus 35 is 0. Now my next step, I'm going to bring down. Okay, how many groups of 5 are in 5? 1. I just divided. Now I'm going to multiply. 1 times 5 is 5. Next I'm going to subtract. 5 minus 5 is 0. And I don't have any other number to bring down. So your answer should be 71. All right, let's look at this one right here. All right. I don't have any groups of 6 and 4. So I can put my 0 there or I don't have to. So I'm going to go over and look at 43 and I can skip count again. 6, 12, 8, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. Uh-oh. If I go any more, it won't be even. So 6 times what gets me closest to 43? 6 times 7, because 6 times 7 is 42. I've done my division. Now I'm going to multiply. 7 times 6, 42. Now I'm going to subtract. 43 minus 42 is 1. My last step is bring down. I bring that 8 down. Skip count again. 6, 12, 18. Oh, there we go. 6 times 3 is 18. So I know that I have 3 groups of 6 in the number 18. 3 times 6 is 18. If I can't see that, we'll subtract 0. My answer is 73. I hope you got all of those right. Let's go over here. Work on this one really quick. It says the coach divided 48 kids into 4 teams. So I got 48. I'm going to put them in teams of 4. So I know that I'm going to have to divide 48 divided by 4. All right, now divide. How many groups of 4 do I have in 4? 1 group. Next thing I'm going to do is multiply. 1 times 4. It's easier to do it like this, is 4. My next step is subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. My next step is to take that 8 and bring it down, just like that. Now I'm saying 8 divided by 4. 4 times what is 8? 2. So now multiplying. 2 times 4 is 8. My next step is 8 minus 8 is 0. There's no remainder, and I have nothing left to bring down. So my answer is 12. So spend some time on your Dreambox and Lexia today. Get caught up on your other work. And I will talk to you today at 1 o'clock on Zoom. And I hope until then you enjoy your day. If you have any questions, let me know.